Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, who hath blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places, in Christ. Ephesians 1-3.
Hello everyone, I'm Fee and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the 4 Zara fragrances, the new vanilla collection they've released. We're going to talk about those 4, and I thought to make it interesting, I throw in the Kayali fragrances, the 4 Oudgasms, and we'll talk about those 4. So if you're interested in hearing my take on the review of the Zara collection and the Kayali Oudgasm collection, then stick with me, like and subscribe to my channel. Please click on the notification bell. That will alert you when I have new videos posted. And because there are 8 of them, I want to get started. So if you're ready, come on, let's do it. Welcome back. So as usual, before we get started talking about the fragrances, I also want to let you know that I'm an Amazon affiliate. So I will always link down below in the description box my Amazon affiliate links for my earrings, my lip color, and the outfit that I'm wearing today. And this happens to be a short set, a jumper, and I love it, or what they call a romper rather. And I love it because it's still hot here in Southern California. It still hasn't gone fall on us yet. We've got the winds, but it's still hot outside. So I'm still able to wear the sandals and the short sets and the things like that that I've had from the summer. So if you're interested in the ear, the lip, the outfit, they'll be linked below for you there in the description box. All right. Now, as you know, I celebrated my birthday a little while ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And one of the things I do is I'm a serious card collector. So when people give me a birthday card, I sometimes prefer the card over the gifts. I just keep them because, you know, when you're having a down day or you're not feeling well, you can go pull your cards out and read them and they just inspire you and uplift you. And so I save all of my cards and I have boxes and boxes of them from holidays on to birthday. But what I do every year with my birthday is I pick one card that not necessarily the most meaningful, but the one that is the most unique and special to me. And so this year, the card is from my sister that I went to meet in Las Vegas. And that was my first time meeting her face to face. So I'll share with you the card that she sent me this year with also the birthday gift. And it says happy birthday on the front. And then when you open it up, it's this beautiful butterfly inside with a heart that says happy birthday. And she wrote the most touching. It allowed you to write something on the card inside. Happy birthday to my sister Fee. Wishing you only love, joy, and happiness today and always. I'm so happy that we now have each other in our lives. I thank God for you, love you, and many more. And I just thought that was special. I love that. It's gorgeous, 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 unique and different. So to the sister that sent me this beautiful card, thank you so much. You know who you are. And I'm going to save her name and all that information for the video we'll do down the line about it. All right. So also, before we get started, she sent me a beautiful Michael Kors handbag that I wanted to share with you. And it's a top handle bag. And I think that's a zebra print. I think that's what you consider that, zebra. And it still has all of the gold hardware, no feet, but it's a gorgeous handbag and the perfect size. I can't wait to get into this and use this. And I think I'll use this for like date night or if I go to a concert or a play or something like that. I won't use it for everyday wear, but it's so beautiful and it's special to me and I will treasure it and keep it forever. She also sent me the Jet Set Travel leather card holder that matches. So that's also from Michael Kors. So thankful, so grateful. I had so many gifts, cards, flowers, edible arrangements, cake pops, everything. It was just such a beautiful occasion, and I appreciate everybody who took time to celebrate moi. I'm happy and I'm thankful. Praise God. And before we get to the fragrances, the fragrance of the day for myself happens to be Sabrina Carpenter's Sweet Tooth. This is Caramel Dream. And this is exactly what the name says. It's sweet. It's got hints of caramel. It's got chocolate, sugar, lemon, freesia, amber, patchouli, sandalwood, musk. It's powdery. It has cacao, almond milk, orchid, and orange blossom. This is delicious, and it's very, very sweet, very, very gourmand. It lasts. It is only $29. It's less than $30. I'll link it below on Amazon. And my goodness, it lasts. The moderation here for the projection and the longevity is very, very good. I like to sleep in it as well. But it's just a beautiful, easy reach scent that if you don't know what to put on, you have no idea, and you have so many, just grab it and go. And I bought the smaller one, and it fits in my purse quite easily. And I'm not sure of, I can't read the bottom of this. This is I think this is the 2-ounce bottle. At any rate, it'll be on the Amazon link if you're interested. Check it out. It'll be linked down below. And you guys, when you go into the links and you find something you like it, give me a shout out and let me know that you enjoyed it. If you get it and you like it, talk to me about it. Let's have a discussion. I love conversing with you guys in the comment section. And if you're ready to get started, so am I. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, so we're going to start. I think I'll start with the Zara fragrances first. And the reason I'm going to start there is because, I don't know, they're less expensive, more budget friendly, and they're all vanilla. So they'll be kind of like an easy thing to go through. I'm going to have Big Red put the notes and things up for you. Whatever I don't discuss, hopefully we'll put them up for you and you can see them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start from my least favorite and end with my favorite ones. Okay, so this again is the Zara, I think it's the Chapter 7 collection, something like that. But none of the fragrances I'm talking about today are linear fragrances. And you know, linear fragrances are fragrances that smell the same from the beginning of first spray all the way to the end in the dry down. Every one of these fragrances is going to change throughout the time you're wearing it, and it's going to end differently than it began. So it's a multi-dimensional fragrance. All of them are. All right, let's talk about my least favorite from this collection. The first one is Vanilla Vibration. Can you see that? And you guys, I really do not care for this, and so I'm not going to spray it again. I just do not want to, I don't care to smell it again. I'm going to be honest with you. This one didn't work for me, and I've seen other people's reviews and they seem to like it, and that's fine because not everything is for everybody. Fragrances are subjective, so I don't expect you to like everything I like, and hopefully you do like some of what I like, but this one does not work for me. And let me read what the box says. It's a charming vanilla nectar, irresistibly infused with the woody scent of papyrus and powdery iris flower. And this is the 30 ml. And it costs $17.90. I love the price, but I think part of this is that it's leaning a little too masculine for me. It's a floral woody musk. Something about it reminds me of my grandfather. Now, I love my grandfather, miss my grandfather, bless his soul. But he used to do what they call pack tobacco in his cheek and spit into, a spit cup and what they do in the South. And there is a fragrance to that. Now, it doesn't bother me because it's a familiar fragrance and it's comforting because it's my grandfather. But I don't want to smell like that, okay? So for me, it brings up those memories, and that's what I get when I smell it. It's very fresh and green. It's too green for me. And I don't know if it's the cardamom, and I usually love cardamom, but I think it might be the papyrus, or it could be, I don't know, maybe the iris. I don't know what's in here that's making it lean so green and masculine for me, but it's not working for me. So this is a no for me. I will pass on this one. A lot of people have compared it to Tom Ford's Noir Parfum, which is vanilla and orange blossom. So they share two notes, or they've compared it to the Lippie Rouge by Louboutin, which is 3 notes of cardamom, iris, and vanilla. So I've smelled both of those, but I still don't get that with this at all. So I'm going to tell you honestly, none of these are dupes. Some of them may be inspired by other fragrances, but there's not one here that's an absolute dupe of anything to me, to my nose. But Vanilla Vibration is a no for me. You may like it, but it just brings up pleasant memories, but it doesn't bring up a scent that I want to smell like as a woman. Now, I could smell this on a man. It wouldn't bother me to smell this on a man, but to me, it's an elderly mature fragrance that maybe my grandfather might wear. I don't know. At any rate, vanilla vibration is a no. So I'm going to put that down there. Now, the next one is Starlight Vanilla. Now, Starlight Vanilla, I do like it. I do. And these are all eau de parfums, and the box says it's the purest abstraction, an exquisite nectar of almond and tonka bean dressed in an enveloping ambery vanilla signature. And again, this was from the chapter number 7, $17.90. Let's get it up here. And because I like this one, I'm going to go ahead and spray it. That's really pretty. But I will be honest with you. This does lean masculine. It does lean masculine, but I like masculine leaning fragrances. But I will say that out of the 4, this is my second least favorite. And I probably would not purchase this one full bottle, full size bottle. I don't think I would. Even though I like it, it's pretty pleasant. I wouldn't mind smelling it on maybe my son or my husband. And it's not too masculine. It's pretty. And I thought I liked it at first. And I think what happens for me is as it starts to dry down, it gets prettier to me. The initial spray, it's just vanilla and lavender, almond milk, amber silk. And people have been comparing it to Myrrh and Tonka by Jo Malone. And to be honest, out of all of the 8 fragrances we're going to talk about today, this one is the one that's most inspired by the fragrance that people are comparing it to. I wouldn't call it a dupe because there are some slight differences. I do own Myrrh and Tonka by Jo Malone, and this one is just smoother, smells very similar. So it's definitely inspired by, this is inspired by this. However, this one it's just a smoother, spicy, more aromatic finish, but they do smell very much alike. I would say maybe 80%. But this here, I think, is something I'll always have in my collection. So I can't see myself buying this when I'm going to always have this. Although, if you want to smell like this, go ahead and get this for $17.90 because it's close enough for people who maybe don't know or wouldn't know the difference. But I can tell the difference on the dry down. This one is just more aromatic and it's just a warm, spicy scent that I'm always going to have. So I'm not going to buy more of this because I'm going to keep the Myrrh and Tonka. But as you know, Myrrh and Tonka is very, very pricey. The darker the bottle, the longer lasting it is and all that sort of a thing. So let's move on to the next one, which is Supreme Vanilla. And you guys, I got to be honest with you, I really enjoy this one. That's that Madagascar vanilla in there. And the ink, that ink note makes it unique and different. It gives it a different spin. So it's not just a gourmand vanilla. It makes it unique and special. And it has the patchouli in it too. Let me see what the box has to say about it. A feminine and sophisticated fragrance and ink accord associated to a pink sugar note subliminate a captivating vanilla with notes of tonka beans and cedarwood. And this is really delicious. I like it. I like it a lot. And for that reason, I'm probably going to buy the larger bottle of this. Now, you know, we have so many vanillas, but I'm just going to say this is a vanilla for everyone. It's a little different from your regular Kayali vanilla 28s or gourmand pure extract vanillas. This is more of a spicy vanilla, which I appreciate, and it's elevated to me and my nose. And like I said, the ink note makes it unique and different, and I like this so that I can use it to layer and spice up a few other things. So I will be getting the larger bottle of this when I'm out of this one. All right, let's go on to the next one. The next one is Hypnotic Vanilla. I put that over there. Now, this is my favorite out of the 4. The Hypnotic Vanilla is my absolute favorite. And I'm going to spray it on my arm. Oh, ooh. Now, people were saying that this smells or reminds them of Dior's Hypnotic Poison. And I agree. I can see the comparison there. I can see some of the similarities. They have 3 notes in common, the vanilla, apricot, and jasmine notes. But this with the bourbon vanilla, I feel like this just takes a different turn for me. I don't know. I just enjoy this more. Let me just say that. I've smelled the other, and I've probably smelled it at least 10 times, twice on my skin, because I was trying to decide whether to buy the Dior Hypnotic Poison. And every time I walk away, even after I've sprayed it on my skin, shopped around, gone back, I'm just like, I'll wait on it. I'll wait on it. It's not pressing for me. But this Hypnotic Vanilla, I wish that smelled like this, but because this smells better, but I do smell what they're talking about. I do smell the common notes. This one here is a keeper. I'm going to get the large bottle. I love it by itself. Yeah, you could use it to layer, but why? When it's gorgeous all by itself. So that's my take on it. Out of the 4 fragrances, I'm definitely going to buy 2 of them, the Supreme Vanilla and the Hypnotic Vanilla. I'm going to pass on the Starlight Vanilla only because if I didn't have Jo Malone's Myrrh and Tonka, I would get this. But because I have that and I've got backup bottles of that, I don't need to get this. I highly recommend it though if you're interested. And the Vanilla Vibration for me, I don't know, maybe it'll work for you. Put your nose on it, put your nose on it because we all like what we like. And that just does not work for me. So 2 out of 4 ain't bad for that one. Really happy with that. Now let's move on to the Kayalis. The Oudgasms, and I almost said the big O. Oh my goodness. And I got so tickled before we started filming because I almost said the wrong, or I did say the wrong thing, but it wasn't on film, thank goodness. At any rate, they're Kayali's Oudgasms. And I'll talk about my least favorite first, which is the tobacco. Now, Kayali fragrances always put a number behind their fragrances. So the Oudgasm Tobacco Oud 04. 4 means, that number 4 means that's how many times it took them to settle on this fragrance and think, that's what we're trying to accomplish. We've done it 4 different tries. This is the one we like the most. You know what? They should have did it 4 more tries because they missed the mark with this one. I'm so sorry. They absolutely missed the mark so badly for me that I had it on and I tried to keep it on. I was trying to work with it. An hour in, I went to wash it off. I could not take it. And none of the others did that for me. Just this one. It's something, a sour note in there. Something that went sour on this. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the geranium or the patchouli. Sometimes you get that dirty patchouli smell. I don't know if it's the clary sage. I don't know what it is. But this says that it's an intense fragrance. Eau de parfum, mandarin, white honey, geranium, vanilla, tobacco, and oud. And you would think with mandarin, I didn't get that burst of fresh citrus from it at all. You can smell the vanilla. I don't know what it is that's turning this bad. Maybe the white honey, but something went rancid on me, and it just smelled like, if I may, like sour cream or cottage cheese or some type of dairy that was spoiling. I had to wash it off. I couldn't take it past an hour. I tried to go because I was trying to see how long it would last. And it probably will last long, but this is not something I want to last long on me. So it is a no to the no for me on the tobacco oud. I will not be repurchasing that. And this travel size, I'm so grateful I bought the travel sizes and didn't go in and buy the large bottles. I have all the other Kayalis in the large bottles. I got the travel size. I'm so glad. And I had to pay $38 per bottle. So $160 basically, plus tax for the 4 bottles. $38 for this, and it is 10 ml. And it's a no for me. It's an absolute no. I'm going to let my husband try it and see if it works for him and his chemistry, if it matches with him. But for me, I can't do it. They needed to go back to the lab 4 more times and get that right, because that's way wrong for me. All right, so now let's move on. Oh, let me say this. I thought what I was hoping for with this one, I thought from reading the notes, I really thought the tobacco and the vanilla was going to give me the Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. I really thought it was going to be this. I love this, especially in colder weather when you're wearing sweaters and boots. This Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford is everything. That tobacco Oudgasm, it missed the mark major. It's a nosedive into nothing for me. Not having it. Okay, let's go on to the next one. which is my next least favorite. And I hate to say it that way, but I'm being honest, folks, because I don't want to ever get on here and tell you, oh, everything is so wonderful. And all of these were purchased with my own coin. Nobody has given me any PR. This is money I've spent on this stuff. But if I could, I would return that, might get my $38 plus tax back. At any rate, here's the Oudgasm Cafe Oud 19. So it took them 19 tries to come out with this. And again, I will say, when I first got my first sniff of this, it smelled exactly like growing up as a kid when we would make hot cocoa and your mom would buy the Swiss mix packets and you'd rip them open and pour it in the hot water and the powder would come up in your nose. That's what it smelled like. It smelled like I opened up a fresh packet of Swiss Miss hot cocoa powder. So I got that burst of cacao or whatever is in here, the cocoa. Let me read the ingredients. Cappuccino, geranium, rose damascena, white musk, vanilla, and oud. So I think I got a problem with geranium. It must be geranium because that seems to be the common note between the ones that I don't really care for. But the cappuccino in this really came through in the end. In the beginning, it smelled like hot cocoa powder, but as it dried down, it got prettier for me. So if you like those type of, not so strong like black opium, not strong like that, but if you like the, cocoa, cappuccino, cacao smells, this might work for you. But for me, I'm not going to spend any more money on it. I'm just not. I have so many other fragrances that smell, better than this with those same similar notes to them that I don't feel like I would really go get a big bottle of this. I'm not going to do it. All right, let's go to the next one. And it is the Rose Oud. Now, I like this one very, very much. I was going back and forth between this one and the one I chose as my favorite because this one was so, so pretty. Oh, it's pretty. It's beautiful. So this one has lemon in it, which I can smell the citrus burst. It has geranium, go figure, Bulgarian rose, vanilla Madagascar, cashmere wood, and oud. All of the notes that I love. All of the notes that I love. And I like this. Now, it reminds me of maybe a knockoff to Roses Vanille or Delina Exclusive. It's in that family. It's in that family. And why I say knockoff is because it's not going to give you the longevity that gives you. It won't last as long as that does. I mean, that stuff stays with you all day, all of those. This lasts about 5 hours. And it's very, very pretty. So if you want stuff in that family, Roses Vanille by Mancera, Delina Exclusive by Parfums de Marly, those type of scents, then go for this because this is more economical. This was $38 plus tax, or you can get the bigger bottle for just at 100 or over 100. At any rate, I'm not going to buy it because I like those others better and they last longer and they give me a bigger scent bubble. But this is beautiful for 5 hours. It's going to give you a solid 5. It's a beautiful scent for 5 hours. So I would recommend this. I really, really would. I don't think I'll buy it because I have so many others that I like more. So let's get on to the very last one. And this is the Oudgasm Vanilla Oud 36. Now let me tell you, they did it with this one. They hit the nail on the head with this one. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And not because it's another vanilla fragrance, because you guys know I don't need any more vanilla fragrances. I have so many in my collection, and I only buy the ones that are unique and different from the others. But this one is a sweet, spicy, creamy delight. You hear me? How this is different for me from Vanilla 28, as you can see, is that this is more of a gourmand vanilla extract, like something you use when you're baking cookies in the kitchen kind of vanilla. But this is more of a basic vanilla to me. This one here is sweet and it's spicy and it's creamy and it's more elevated than this. So guess what, guys? I'm going to get the large bottle of this one. The Oudgasm Vanilla Oud 36. It took them 36 times to figure out that this was it, and they got it right. So that Tobacco 04, they need to go back a couple of more times and work on that one. But this is so pretty. And this does not remind me of Eilish or Vanilla 28 or any of that. This is different. This is a step above, and this is a little more unique. Now, where's the box to this so we can read the ingredients here? vanilla sugar, praline, saffron, white musk, oak moss, love, love, love oak moss, and oud, love white musk, love saffron. Saffron elevates it. Anytime there's saffron in a fragrance, it's going to smell rich. Saffron is such a unique and expensive note in fragrances that you're not going to find them in mid-level priced fragrances. So when you have saffron in a fragrance, you know it's going to smell a little more like money, a little more elevated, a little more expensive. And yes, I can't wait to get Oudgasm Vanilla Oud. So guys, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed what I've shared with you here today. Like I said, I'll link below all of the Amazon goods. And please, let's talk about it. Meet me in the comment section. Let's have a go. Do you have these? Are you using them? Which ones do you like? Do you agree or disagree with me? I don't mind. We don't have to like the same things, but I wanted to share my take, and I hope you've enjoyed that. And pray for me as I pray for you. God bless you. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.